Hey everyone, it's Kayla at Advancement Hockey Advising, and today we're going to break down what coaches and scouts look for when recruiting to their college women's hockey program. Let's get right into it. So starting off with on-ice skills, the main qualities that coaches and scouts are going to look for in prospect players are skating. They're going to look at, hey, is this player really good with her edges? Is she fast? Like the main things with skating that you look for, is she good in tight areas with her skates? Can she get around players well? How fast does she accelerate? Is she doing a lot of stops and starts, or is she kind of rounding the corners? You know what I mean? Like skating's a big factor because at that college level, everything's so much faster, and if you can't keep up skating wise, then they won't even consider you to be a part of their team. So skating's a really important factor. Next up, we've got hockey IQ. Now, this is a huge one for college hockey because if you're not smart with your decision making on the ice, no shot. No coach will look at you and go, yeah, I want that player on my team. Now, if you have a player with amazing hockey IQ, I think that kind of comes naturally, and it kind of goes into the coachable quality that some players have. But as soon as that puck is on your stick, are you making the right pass? Are you taking the right shot, making the right play every time, or most of the time? Same as defensively. When you don't have the puck on the stick, what are you doing to get that puck on your stick or to your teammate? I think hockey IQ is often thought of as an offensive quality, but I think it's just as important defensively. And just be smart out there. Make sure that you know what you're doing and you have a plan and you can kind of think before it happens. So next up, we've got puck skills. So as soon as that puck hits your stick, again, can you make a sharp pass? Is it accurate? Is it hard? Can you sauce the puck? Or can you make a saucer pass? I think that's like an interesting quality that people often overlook. Is your stick handling good? If you can stick handle through an entire team, then great, easy enough, but can you also finish and shoot that puck in the net, make the right shot, make the right decision? Again, like, how are your stick skills? Same as passing. Passing is super important for stick skills. Tape to tape every time. Is it consistent? If it's inconsistent, work on it, because that's a huge factor too. Also, when you're receiving a pass, can you catch a pass that's coming at you pretty fast? Is at the college level, you'll be playing with players who are capable of catching a fast pass, and they'll receive it no matter where they are. They can receive it from behind them even. Just be good with your stick, and then you'll have a higher chance of getting recruited. All right, so compete level. I think women's hockey it's getting a lot more physical, and I love to see it. I think everyone loves to see it. I think body contact's just nature of the game. You're gonna get in there, you're gonna get in the corners. Compete level is another skill that you should really work on if you don't have that compete level or that drive to win battles. Are you winning that race 80-90% of the time? And if you don't win that race, how hard are you trying to get that puck back? If you give up after losing a battle, that's not something that most coaches or scouts are gonna be into. They're gonna be like, oh, this player doesn't want it that bad. They want players that will want to win, that want the puck, that battle hard, that aren't afraid to go in the corners, really fight for that puck. So next up, we've got defensive responsibility. If you're a one-way player and all you do is score goals and you thrive in the offensive zone and you set up plays, but you're not back checking, you're not coming back, you have no two-way game, you won't be able to make it at the next level. You need to be able to hustle back as hard as you can hustle in the offensive zone. Two-way game is a huge determining factor on whether or not you're playing at that higher level. All right, so now that we've gone through 5 on-ice factors that coaches and scouts are looking for, let's get into the off-ice factors, which is the other part of this equation. They won't just be looking at on-ice factors, they'll be looking at both because they want their team to be cohesive. If someone doesn't mesh well with the core group they have now, it just won't work. They'll notice that off the ice. So let's get into the off-ice qualities. So first up, we've got character and leadership. Are you a leader on the ice? Are you a leader off the ice? Are you a nice person? I think having a good character really shows in your leadership too. So if you're kind of like, you're not a super vocal and loud leader, then you can be a leader on the ice through your body language, through your gameplay. And again, that's on ice, but off the ice too. You can be a leader by just being there for your team, being a good teammate. I think not enough people have that kind of leadership. People usually think leadership equals loudership, like the louder you are, the more of a leader you are, but I think you can be just as strong of a leader by body language, by attitude. You don't have to be super vocal about that. So next up, we've got coachability. Coachability is a pretty important one because coaches want to be able to give you positive but also negative feedback. Because at the college level, your job is hockey and academics. And at the end of the day, winning is the end goal. Winning nationals is the end goal. And if you're not winning and you're not improving because you can't take the feedback to improve, then they won't want you on their team. So listen to feedback every time you're on the ice, every time you're at practice, every time you're off the ice, whatever you can do to improve your game and yourself as a person. Take that and use it and improve. Being coachable is a great skill to have because you could be middle of the pack player, but if a coach trusts you to give you that feedback to get better, then you'll automatically be seen as a higher value player. All right, so next up for off-ice attributes, I think a pretty self-explanatory is academics. If your academics are not good, then you won't be recruited to that school or program. There's specific guidelines and GPA. You have to hit that or else you won't play. So if you're not on top of school, work on it, get there, take extra classes if you have to, get a tutor, but make sure your academics are on track and that you can go to these schools academically as well. Because it's not just hockey, you have to be a student as well. So next up we have fitness and strength. So hitting the gym. If you're not in the weight room or hitting the gym regularly, coaches will see that. They notice when you go to the gym, or you'll have team workouts, and if you're not participating as much as the others, or if you're not into it, you know what I mean? Sometimes people just don't like going to the gym. That's fine, but think of it as this is a way of improving myself as a player to be at that level where I can compete with other players. If one of your on-ice attributes isn't as good as others, go to the gym, improve so that you can catch up to the other players. They want athletes. You have to be an athlete to be able to get recruited. So go to the gym, work on it during the off season, all the time. During the season, off season, go to the gym. Last but not least, we have a factor that I think is usually overlooked, but it's very important nowadays, especially, is your social media presence. How you present yourself on social media has to be professional because they will look at your social media. What are you posting? Make sure it's kind of cleaned up. If there's stuff on your social media that you think, oh, I don't know how people are going to view this, take it off. Take it off social media, clean it up, because coaches, scouts, recruits, they are looking at your social media, whether you like it or not. They will look. I guarantee it. Now for how to get noticed. So if you think you're ready to go and you're just not getting seen or noticed by people, and you're playing in a small town where not a lot of people are watching your games, here's how you can get noticed. First off, if you're not playing in a strong league or for a strong team, play for a strong team. Play AAA. Look at teams that are playing in the OWHL. Look at teams that are playing prep. Look at prep schools. They recruits, coaches, scouts, they look for players in specific schools usually because they develop some really good players. So keep that in mind. Play for a high-level league. You'll be seen a lot more. Next up, if you don't have the ability to play anywhere that has a AAA team, prep school. If you can't afford a prep school, that's fine. That happens. It's a very realistic thing too. Not everyone can afford going to a prep school. If not, then there's other options. You can create a highlight reel. It can be highlights from practice. I think practice is always a good video to have in a highlight reel because you're kind of going through drills, going through motions, so people can, coaches, scouts, recruits, they can see that. You're not always getting the opportunities during games to showcase your skills, so yeah, get some video from practice, from games, make a nice video or get someone to make the nice video for you. Yeah, it should help. Lastly, work with an advisor. Our job as advisors is to take you as a player and go, okay, where can they go? Where do they want to go? Is that attainable? Can they get there? If not, how do we get there? Let's work on it. They contact coaches, they contact programs, schools, athletic directors, scouts, getting your name heard, getting you seen so that you're on their radar. Contact an advisor. The website is ahadvising.com. You can go check that out. And there's a lot of advisors on there as well. All right, so that's it for today. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe. If you like this video and you want to watch more of this type of video, you can hit the video, click on the video here or here. Yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. Make sure to work hard, be consistent, and work on yourself as a player because you will be noticed, and make sure to contact an advisor if you need help. So thank you. We'll see you on the next one.